It's now time for another review from the Armies of the Hobbit for the Middle-earth strategy battle game. Hello and welcome to yet another video here on the YouTube channel STF Wargaming Studio. My name is Andreas Norwegian Viking and this is my review from the Armies of the Hobbit book. It is Goblin-Town. So Goblin-Town, of course, was originally released way back in 2012 with the Hobbit strategy battle game Unexpected Journey book and box set. So this army's been out for a while, so let's have a look at what changes being made to this. So of course they have some allies, but no historical allies. So they're only conveniently allied with Azog's Legion, Azog's Hunters, Dark Denizens Mirkwood, the Desolator of the North, i.e. Smaug, the Dark Powers of Dol Guldur, Moria and the Trolls. The army may include the Goblin King, Grinner, the Goblin Scribe, Gollum, Goblin Captains, Goblin Mercenary Captains, Goblin Warriors and Goblin Mercenaries. Of course, we've already talked about the Goblin Mercenary Captains and the Goblin Mercenaries in the Azog's Legion video we did a couple of days ago, so you can hear all about it back there if you click on that video. Their army bonus is of course down in Goblin-Town, because what else would you call the special rule for Goblin-Town? Each Goblin hero model may increase their maximum warband size by 6 models. And that is very, very cool. Ever since I saw this as an experimental rule for Throne of Skulls like a year and a half ago, I think, I always thought about this being very, very cool to try to play, have like the Goblin King with 24 warriors and yeah, just have tons of goblins supported by a couple of heroes. Just do the full-size goblin invasion. And of course this also affects the Goblin Mercenary Captains, which means they can have 18 models in their warbands. But only Goblin Mercenaries, because, well, maybe, Goblin Mercenary Captains can take other things than Goblin Mercenaries, but Goblin Mercenaries can only be in a Goblin Mercenary Captain's warband. That's the way it was. So yeah, I feel like that is very cool. So for the heroes at Goblin-Town, we start off with the Goblin King, because who else? So he is a hero of legend. And no change to his stat line, but there has been a points increase by 10 points. Now, he has a two-handed pick, he always did, I believe. He has access to Strike, Strength and Challenge. No real changes to his main special rules, although the Blubbery Mass is now affected, well, is now useless against elven-made weapons in general. Previously it was only Sting, Glamdring and Orcrist that and magical powers that disrupted this rule. Now it is magical powers and all elven-made weapons. Of course Orcrist is an elven-made weapon, Sting and Glamdring are all elven-made weapons. So but normal elves with elven-made swords or elven-made daggers can now also damage the Goblin King. There are also models from various army lists that has elven-made weapons. So, for instance, some of the Nazgul or Dol Guldur has. So there are now multiple, even more things that can damage the Goblin King without him using his 3+ Blubbery Mass save with Before Fate. There has also been a slight change to the Goblin Projectile rule, which was, I think, amended in an FAQ, which was that it counts as a throwing weapon. So you can move the Goblin King full and throw a friendly goblin. it only applies in the shooting phase, so you can't use it to throw a goblin on the way in to charge somebody. That would be absolutely awesome, but yeah, I think that would be difficult with the way you have to move and then throw. So so I think it's good that they didn't, but it would be absolutely awesome. Grinner is not changed at all. Is a hero of fortitude and has access to heroic strike because he is captain. But other than that, no change to the rules. The Goblin Scribe is a minor hero now, so he can only lead 6. But other than that, well, no. If you have a pure army, well, if you have access to the armor bonus, you can lead 12 actually. So, so you can lead more. But no change to him. Gollum, however, has had a change. He's still the same amount of points, but he's gained a point in fight, so he's now fight 4, which is good. Or did he go down a point in fight? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm not so sure now. Was he fight 5 before? No, it was fight 3. I'm pretty sure it was fight 3. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. So that's the change to Gollum. He's an independent hero, so he can lead, he can join other warbands, but he can't lead. And he has access to heroic march with his 1 might point. Goblin Captain. Now, interesting for the Goblin Captain because he is hero of fortitude, so he can lead 18 in a pure army with access to the armor bonus. No change in the stat line. He has access to heroic march because he's a captain, but he's lost the access to a 2-handed weapon. That is quite key because although I never would have taken it, I feel bad for those who might have converted it. And lastly, the warriors. There's only one warrior entry in the whole army, and that's the Goblin Warriors. They haven't changed at all. Still the same as ever. They can have sword, pick, mace or flail. Has access to 2-handed axes. And yeah, that's about it. Shooting Horde special is still a thing. No change at all. But that is what is all the changes from this armor list. Some key ones, some not so key ones, but most of them make sense in my opinion. And yeah, I want to finish that army. The reason I haven't done a Goblin-Town army is, of course, in the Grand Campaign we already had some painted, not by me. So I painted a few, but not a full army of them. So I really want to go back to the drawing board and do a full-on army on like the proper Goblin-Town basis, preferably from Generation Shift, because I got so many trellises from doing it myself with balsa wood. So yeah, I feel like this is still a good army to play. An evil army, but a good one at that. So so yeah, tell me if you feel like this is a cool army to play, or even a competitive army to play, and how you would do it in the comment section below. Please comment, like, share and subscribe, and do consider supporting STF on Patreon using the link in the description below, as it is a fantastic way for you to support our efforts here at the studio, and it gives us the monetary means to expand, improve and give you more cool videos each and every week. And if that's at all interesting for you, click the link in the description below, but more importantly, support your hobby.